when I was very young, my mother took me to the bookmobile. And that was the very first instance I had where there were free books, a whole almost bus full of free books. And from there I went to the Carnegie Library in Oakland, the main branch, where I go to now. I live in Pittsburgh, I moved back, and I was there this week, and in fact I've got some books, which I took out. Christy Hodgson. Edgar Corrett, one of my favorites. And, which I just finished today on the plane, Gilbert Sorrentino, The Abyss of Human Illusion, a book I wouldn't have found without the library. I bring my children to the library. Sometimes I ask my wife to go and pick things up for me, but I'm there almost every day. I kind of haunt the library. And you know, Willie Sutton was asked, why do you rob banks? And he said, it's because that's where the money is. And I go to the library because that's where the books are. And they're free. Well, a recent favorite, Alice Pence at the Avon Free Public Library in Avon, Connecticut. She helped me with, I want to say 6 or 7 of my books. When I needed to find things out, I would go to the reference librarian. When I was going to write the book about the Hartford Circus fire, I decided I needed to know more about Hartford, I needed to know more about circuses, and I needed to know more about fire. So I went to Alice, and we worked on it together, and put a lot of information together. And she's been that way for sort of all the fiction books I wrote when I was up there. And I really miss my library up there. I mean, the Pittsburgh library system's great, but to have that sort of hometown library where you walk in and it's like Cheers and everybody knows you. The cuts to the budgets in libraries is really sad, because I think the library is the most responsive and responsible public institution. It gives you something that you can't get anywhere else. You can't do this in any other commodity will not be given away for free. And they're not people that will teach you and take you places that you've never been before. You can't get that from any other public institution, only at the library.